Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Abby Selzer, sophomore from Thomas, Oklahoma, who is currently the leading scorer on the women's basketball team. And Abby, last week the team had tough wins over USAO on the road and against MACU at home. What can you say about the team's performance in those two games?
Well, before the game, our coach told us the toughest team is going to win. So in both games, we just had to go out and be the toughest team on rebounds, on scoring, everything. They didn't give us anything easy, so we had to go and take it.
Team is undefeated throughout the first part of the season, first half of conference play. What does it take to maintain the team's focus as you've gotten off to the second best start in school history?
Our focus comes from making it to the national championship game last year. Most of us are still on the team, and we really, after making it there, we just want to make it there again. And so that's our main focus and motivation every time we go out and play.
You've averaged more points than minutes played coming off the bench. What's your mindset when you come into the game?
Whenever I go into the game, I just think, what can I do to help my team? So whether that be scoring, rebounding, just being a good teammate, whatever I can do to help my team win is what I'm going to do.
What kind of work did you put in the off season, and how have you seen that work paying off for you this year?
I spent a lot of time in the off season lifting weights, doing some running, and then always getting in the gym and just getting up as many shots as I can, as often as I can.
What was it that brought you to OCU?
I came to OCU because I love the coaches, I love the team, and I love the overall attitude we have. We go into games and we're looking for a win. I love the tradition that OCU has as well.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in criminal justice.
And what kind of career plans do you have for yourself?
I plan to go to law school after I graduate and become a lawyer.
You've got nearly a 4.0 average. What's been the most difficult course for you?
So far, the hardest thing for me has been world literature. I think it was the hardest class for me to pass.
All right, that's Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Abby Selzer. You can follow the stars on OCUsports.com.
What I've learned the most from golf is to have integrity in everything you say and do.
One of the biggest lessons of that sports impacts my daily life is discipline.
Be a champion of character, it just means to realize first that you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Being a part of NAIA is something that I'm going to keep with me forever because it's not only made me a better athlete, but it's made me a better person.
The NAIA really just cares about their student athletes and just the experience in general at the school, and I think that's really important.
The NAIA stands for, has great core values. One that's most important to me is servant leadership. Being able to serve your community is a huge reason why I chose the NAIA.
I am a champion of character.
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 Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to competitive cheer coach Alicia Bailey. The Stars got the win in their first event of the season this past weekend, and you guys got the top scores at the Friends Duels this last weekend. What were the keys to success for your teams?
We actually had some circumstances come up, and when we got to the competition, had to redo our routine. So that was a little stressful, but I think the keys in coming out with a win that day were the team sticking together. We put in an alternate who hasn't gotten a lot of practice reps, and everyone really rallied around him and helped give him some confidence, and we were very happy with everything that he did and how the team helped inspire him and get him through the routine.
You've got 4 returning All-Americans on your squad. Tell us about those participants and what they bring to your team.
Yeah, I've got 2 seniors. Ashton Byers got a couple All-American honorable mentions, and Maggie Hersicorn is a 3-time All-American. Both of them are senior flyers for me, so they're the top girls that go in the air. They bring some really good experience. They've really owned the leadership role, and I really appreciate the experience that they bring to the mat.
Tell us a little bit about Jay Williams' story. He's been featured in the campus newspaper, on the website, and all over the place. Tell us about kind of what his story is and how he inspires the team.
Jay is definitely one of a kind individual. He's a 4-year senior for us as well, and he, about 2 years ago, took his twin nephews in to foster them. They lived with him on campus since about 2 weeks before nationals a couple years ago, and he has now officially adopted them. They still live here on campus. He's a full-time pastor, has been for a couple of years, great student, does everything he needs to for us for cheer. He preached at our chapel last week. All of our student athletes went to support him. I thought that was really great. And he's a full-time parent, full-time student, great student athlete. So it just speaks volumes for the individual that he is.
What are you guys going to be working on as a team for the upcoming event in Nebraska?
We made some changes this week already, and we're just going to continue to perfect our routine. We know that we don't have the final product that we want for the postseason yet, and so we are just kind of climbing the rope to get to where we want to be for that.
NAI qualifying group will be hosted at Abe Lemons Arena. What will be the format in that event?
It's a one-day competition. We'll have a prelims and a finals. Scores will be combined for that, and that determines who qualifies for the national tournament. In the past couple of years, we've gotten that top spot at that competition, which secures an automatic bid. So that's the goal for that date. It also will include All-American tryouts here at OCU as well.
You were a part of the first competitive cheer team at OCU, helping to win 3 national titles, and now have come back as the coach. What was the experience like as a participant winning the national championship, and what is it like for you to be able to be in this role at your alma mater?
I think winning national championships is special for anyone who's done it. I think it's one of my favorite things is that I was here from the beginning that we started the competitive team. So I was here in the years that we were building up to that championship status, and kind of got to ride out the highs of that as well as an athlete. Just being on teams with super talented individuals is fun. It's a great experience. And then being a coach, again, it's a roller coaster. You know, we've had up years and down years, and lots of student athletes come and go, and I just love the experience that we're able to provide all of them, because I wouldn't be here without the experience that I had when I was here. So.
All right, that's competitive cheer coach Alicia Bailey. You can follow the Stars on OCUsports.com.